Hello, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Morning Comics, the only show that believes the new Ultimate Spider Man is missing the Bendis self insert. As always, I'm joined by my co hosts, Fanboy
Hello.
and Spawn.
Howdy.
Today, we're going to talk comics, trailers, and X Men.
Yes.
Go ahead and kick it off, Fanboy.
Well, there's a couple of comics I did pick up today, and the most famous one for sure everybody's talking about is Ultimate Spider-Man issue 24, and oh my God, it's worth the hype, in my opinion.
So peak.
It is peak, especially at the end, like, mm. And I wonder how it ties into Ultimate Endgame. That's what I'm wondering about. And yeah, I won't spoil it. I think you should read Ultimate Spider-Man from Hickman. And yeah, another couple of comics I will mention. End of Life from DC Vertigo. I would say this new title, no, is good. I would say it's better than Bleeding Hearts issue 1. You, I can see myself, reading more issues of it. The art's really good.
It is really funny. Like,
Yeah,
I caught myself laughing a lot. Like, when he goes into the gas station and the kid's just talking to him. So, for reference for our viewers and Spawn who did not pick up the issue,
Uh,
um, he's in like this convenience store slash gas station just picking up stuff, and there's this 8-year-old kid that is just following him around and was like, "Me and my mama live in the gas station," and he's like, "Okay," and he goes,
uh,
"Do you like wrestling?" And the guy says, "What's wrong with you, kid? Are you some kind of re?" And then he stops himself.
well, his mom was like, "Hey, my kid is not bad. He's just a little kid."
Yeah, she says, "I know you were not about no, I know you weren't about to use the R word on my boy." And he said, "I'm not trying to be offensive. I just don't know how to say things." And she says, "No, he's not mentally disabled. He's just an 8-year-old boy, and they're stupid as hell."
I mean, and another one I did like is like his dad, getting a. Oh, wait, hold on. This is kind of a spoiler, I guess.
I don't think it's really spoiling anything
Well, okay, well,
because
but,
so yeah, his dad coughs up blood,
hmm
oh,
and his
always fun.
yeah, he does not get along with his dad.
yeah, they
They
had a
make that
terrible
very
relationship.
self-evident. Um, and especially, yeah, it's not spoiling anything, it's just setting up. But it's very implied that his dad is sick, and then his dad just goes, "Oh no, it's nothing." And then a nurse shows up and says, "I'm your dad's hospice nurse," and he
Hmm.
goes, "Hospital nurse." And she goes, "No, hospice. Your dad is dying."
Yeah, that was funny. Well, before that, I was gonna say, oh yeah, his dad was coming to his room with a shotgun.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna mention. And and then he pulled a gun on his dad too, and they're like, oh, want some breakfast, and it's like some crappy oatmeal.
yeah, he's really mad it's oatmeal.
Yeah, it's great. It's great first issue. I like it more than Bleeding Hearts, and I can't wait to read issue 2.
It's gonna be very good. You also had another Spider-Man book.
Oh yeah, the mainline Spider-Man book. He's back from space. Nothing to it really. There's no Paul. That's good.
R.I.P. You will be missed.
He's not dead. I think. I don't know. Comment below. What happened to Paul?
um, and then what else?
And the other books, X-Men and Uncanny X-Men, really good, especially with Uncanny X-Men, dealing with the monsters in the Marvel universe, and like Werewolf by Night, Frankenstein's monster, the Living Mummy, and Elsa Bloodstone from Marvel Rivals. So
Yay.
that's a little tie-in, I guess. I think the main X-Men books are really fun to read, and I do want to give out, last few comics I read. Star Trek: The Last Starship. Another good book, especially if you're trekking. Especially the art. The art is really good. I love the art. And the last two Trek books I read is Lower Decks. If you love the show, and if you want more of the Cerritos Cruise adventures, I highly recommend it. And Star Trek Voyager Homecoming. And I do not like this one. I think it's the weakest of the Trek books so far. And it just ended today.
Well,
And
that's good, fanboy. Then you don't have to read it anymore.
yeah, I mean, I mean, they just announced like a new Star Trek comic series, which I'm excited for.
Is it going to be
But
based off the show that just came out?
no, 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 that's the other one. It's based off I don't want to spoil Picard season 3 because Max still hasn't watched it or any of the Trek shows started besides
Yeah,
OG.
I'm getting I'm slowly getting through OG Star Trek.
He's getting there, folks. He's getting there.
I bought the movies on DVD. I bought a combo pack, so I'm excited to crack that open when I finish the original show.
Oh, nice, nice. But yeah, that's comics I read. Oh yeah, and GI Joe. That's another good one.
You're
It is.
missing one really important comic.
Is it Dork?
No, it's Jeff meets Daredevil. You also
Oh
paid.
yeah, that. Yeah. Not worth the $6 I
It was
spent on it.
$6.
You paid
That,
$6 for it?
I don't know. I don't remember the pricing.
I was gonna say I think mine was like 2.95 or something, maybe
No, it
$3.
is $6.
It is $6.
I'm looking at Fanboy's comic book haul picture, and it is $6 you paid for that.
Let me
Yeah,
look
it's
in my receipt. Let me look at my receipt. Actually, it might say
Marvel is swindling you.
my Jeff the Landshark comic, according to my receipt. Oh yeah, no, it was $5.99. Why
Jesus.
was interesting?
$6 for a Jeff comic, folks, and it's not worth it.
It never is worth it. You don't listen. Nobody listens.
But it's Jeff and Daredevil. Where can you get that? Mall Rivals?
I just want to point out both of you two paid more for It's Jeff Meets Daredevil than Ultimate Spider-Man 24.
No, actually, I paid $6.99 for Ultimate Spider-Man 24.
You got a variant cover.
I did. You know, that's fair.
And,
I'm not gonna
I think it's a 40-page too. I think last time I checked. Hold on, let me check real quick. How many pages? Yeah, 48 pages for Ultimate Spider-Man, and that's $7. So yeah, don't pay Jeff any money. It's not worth it.
Yeah, so that's our. If you take away anything from this episode, is don't give Jeff the Land Shark your money. He
We
will
need to
steal.
boycott the shark.
We're not helping that.
That shark belongs in jail.
So should I talk about what I got today?
Yes, I already
Yes.
talked about my stuff.
So, like fanboy, I also got Jeff the Land Shark meets Daredevil. It was okay. I thought it was really cute, but that's also because Daredevil's my favorite character, and I like sharks. I did get Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm gonna do my best not to spoil it, but I love this series. It has been with me for a lot of my college year, 2 years, and it ended really, really nice, and I really, really like it. And if this is the last time I see this version of Ultimate Spider-Man, I'll be okay with that because it's a really, really good ending, and it was a really fantastic, fantastic final read, and I'm gonna miss it.
Me
It's gonna
too.
be a fun reading it. But I also got Batman Superman World's Finest. That was okay. It's a setup issue, really. But Dan Moore's art is really cool, and it's nice to kind of see uh, Owlman and Ultraman again, kind of doing their own thing, and I like where it ends off. I also got Daredevil and Punisher issue 3 or issue 4, I believe it is. Issue 3 or issue 4? Issue 4. I got it because I really like the cover, the variant cover of it. But I like it. I've been reading it on the Marvel Unlimited app, and it's been fun. I always love a good Daredevil Punisher team up. I also read G.I. Joe. Such a good book. I'm so excited to see where the next issue goes because, like, I think I can say this because it's not spoilers, because it's the A cover. I think Duke and Optimus are going to meet, and I'm very, very excited to see that, especially in
Yeah,
this with what they have set up.
yeah, it's supposed to be like next issue when they meet because I saw
Yes.
the cover. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
next
that's gonna be awesome.
next issue. And then I the last book, last but not least, the book I think me and Anthony were the most excited for this week. Absolute Batman number 17, which started the Poison Ivy arc. God, go pick it up. It's so good. Oh my
It's really
God.
good.
Oh my God. I love I can't think of the artist off the top of my head, but I know it's a different one for this issue.
Yeah, it's
And
not
oh my God,
Dragata.
it just is so good to look at. I love what they're doing with Poison Ivy in this. I think just what that is as a character right now is so cool. And I'm really, really doing my best not to spoil it, but read it. It's probably my favorite book of the week. That and Ultimate Spider-Man are tied for my favorite two books of the week.
Hey, probably gonna butcher this, but I think it's pronounced Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Uh,
I think it might be pronounced Kennedy, but we don't know.
but yeah, that I really like his art. Like I was a
Oh,
little nervous going into it because Dragata,
has such a unique art style.
yeah, and that's what's made Absolute Batman is his like rough, harsh lines and everything like that. But Panetti seems to make the art where it's like almost not Batman is almost never the like main thing. There's always stuff around him and he's just kind of a background thing, which sounds
Yeah,
bad, but it's actually drawn really well.
I was also gonna say that spread page, or like just the page of when we see Ivy, like the true Ivy. Oh
Yeah,
my God, that
it's really good.
that was amazing. And then like again, not to spoil it, but I'm a little surprised with the ending. I will say, not where I would have seen the book going, but I trust Scott Snyder, especially with this, since what he's introducing is his creation. I'm
Yeah,
interested to see how he will differentiate his own work between two universes.
I
Like
really
I
like that Snyder, we are seeing a younger Bruce Wayne rather than the Batman that he's written in the past. And I like that he's able to convey, like, I don't want to call it teen angst because he's like in his mid 20s, but you can see like some of that like young adult just anger around everything that's going on in his life. And I think that's really
he's
good.
he's definitely I would say that this Batman is the most relatable Batman I've read in a really long time. That is an Elseworlds Batman.
Yeah, despite him being 6'7", 400 pounds, I'd say he's probably the most relatable Batman.
Yeah, yeah. Besides that part, but you know that's iffy.
um, yeah, I think it's great. It feels like Snyder's writing is getting better and better as the series goes on.
I
Um,
I would agree. I think he's finally found a groove where he's more comfortable. Especially, I would even say these last few issues, because I think we started to see it a little bit with the Bane arc,
yeah.
but now it's really truly um like it is that zone.
Also, shout out to all the Absolute Batman merch that's in universe in the book. Uh,
Oh yeah, it's
how
so cool.
about you give us some of that merch, DC?
Please, I will buy it. I will buy the fucking hat. I will buy a goddamn shirt. I will, oh my God, DC, if you mark my words, this is being noted on the record on this podcast. If they come out with actual absolute Batman merch, not the fucking Jim Lee art of it on a shirt, which is cool, but actual absolute Batman merch, I'll give you all my money.
Scott Snyder is literally on Twitter begging for a hoodie. Um,
Instead, they're gonna get a Funko Pop of Absolute
yeah,
Batman.
I mean, at least it's not Jeff. Is that? Did you have any other books you wanted to talk about?
Oh, yes, I read online Ultimate or not Ultimate, sorry, Wolverine Armageddon, which is the I think miniseries that Chip Zdarsky is going to be writing. that kind of ties into his Captain America run, which is going to tie into the Armageddon event that Marvel is doing. It's okay. I definitely think you got to be reading Captain America to really know what's going on in that book. But this is the first time I've seen Zdarsky write Wolverine, and I think he's got the character down. I'm interested to see where it goes next, but it's not something where I don't want to pick it up just yet, but I might pick it up as a trade.
I was recommended to that by the clerk at my comic book store because he was disappointed because usually I have my pull list and then I usually buy like one or two things after, and he's just like, "Oh, nothing today." I said, "Well, maybe if you had Ultimate Spider-Man 24." He goes, "Pulls only," and I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Do you want to recommend me something?" Then he goes, and he recommended that Wolverine Armageddon. And he's like, "How invested are you in the Ultimates universe?" I go, 0%. And he's like, "Oh, well, they make reference to it." I was like, "Okay." And then I just left.
I want to say, sorry, that is crazy that that you had a book that was pull only, in my
that
opinion.
that is the last issue of a series.
That is the last issue of a series. If it was an issue one, I would still think it's crazy, but
Yeah.
whatever. Fuck it. But yeah, insane. But what
Was
did
that?
you read this week, Anthony?
Oh, what? That's a good question. Um. So yeah, Absolute Batman 17, End of Life 1. I read two pretty out there indie comics, different styles of out there. One that I definitely did not think I would like was it's called Death Fight Forever, and the art is very like it's out there. Like you just have to look up the art to really know what I'm talking about because I can't even describe it. There's not like an ounce of white in any of the pages besides the bubbles. Um, it's really funny. Like there's a scene where a guy gets shot, and one of the two Bash brothers, who are the main characters, he's like over top of him, and he's like, "I got a pulse over here." And he's calling for a medic, and the two guys are just arguing in front of him, and he said, "If one of you could just like stick your finger in an artery, I could." And then it starts squirting out blood in the next panel, and he goes, "Uh-oh." and
Oh my god.
and then the guys are still arguing, and now he's just like crouched over the dead guy's body, just in disbelief.
That's crazy.
It's a funny book. And I definitely would recommend it. Like they're trying to break into this like Mayan pyramid, and they're like, "This is a lock we've never seen anything like this before." And they're like, "Get me the," it's the Biggle Brothers is what they're called. And he says, "Get me the Biggle Brothers now." And they like heroically arrive off of like a helicopter with guns mounted on it. And
Really?
they go to crack the quote unquote vault door by just like the classic like stethoscope on the lock to hear it click. It's really funny. And then the other one I read was Barbarian Behind Bars. It seems interesting. I think I might pick up the second issue, but I'm not too sure on that. Pretty much Barbarian gets transported to another world. Um he fights some guy that was in his world and kills him, so he gets arrested and put in jail for killing him. Um, it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. And then I wanted to touch a little more on that Daredevil and Punisher #4.
Hmm.
I've low key. I feel like this series has gotten worse and worse as it's gone on. Um, but the final page, I don't know. It just feels like
Let me look at the final page again real quick. Let me take a gander because I think I know what you're talking
it
about.
just feels like it's like a 10-year-old writing this because they're just like I don't know, they just throw in a twist that's just like who cares. Like I'm just like every I really liked like issue 1 and issue 2. Issue 3 was okay, but issue 4 I'm just like This could have ended 2 issues ago.
How
This
many
could have
issues
been.
is it again?
Next issue I think is the final issue. I think it's one out of or there's 5 issues that's going to be part of it.
I think it's one of those things where it is like they. I think personally, this is my own personal opinion. I think there are sometimes where they do like these miniseries where they have to do an extra issue, and they kind of don't know how to get there, or in the issue before they read themselves in this place where it does kind of feel weird to get to that point. I do think the twist is whatever. It's a very like if you read enough Punisher comics, it's a very Punisher comic twist where it's like, oh, this is this now, and it's like that's fine and dandy.
It's a
Uh,
who cares?
yeah, but it is a who cares. I do think it will be good. I hope it has a strong finish, but I get you.
I don't even know if it will finish, honestly. Like, I think issue 5 is just gonna be like such a non thing where it's just like Punisher kills bad guy, Daredevil go home angry.
Hey,
End of series.
just put it like this. At least that book will finish. But you know what book still won't finish?
Batman Hush.
Batman Hush #2, baby. Because if you haven't read, they've delayed it again for the third fucking time.
Third
God.
time, folks.
Well,
Third time.
Jeff
God.
Loeb is going to be at C2E2, where I will be, and that's probably why they keep delaying it because he's going to all these conventions.
Then I'll tell him myself when I'm also at C2E2 to wrap it the fuck up.
Or just cancel it at this point.
At this point, cancel it. Because
Yeah,
if you look statistically, Batman #1, Batman by Matt Fraction, and Absolute Batman have outsold all of it.
Yeah.
It's just such a stupid thing.
Or they cancel it and they make Absolute Hush.
If they make Absolute Hush, I would actually stop reading.
Okay, Hush year 0. Let's go, DC.
What
I'm
the
right
fuck are you
here.
going to do in Hush Year 0? Oh, I'm Thomas Elliott. This is why I'm mad at Bruce Wayne. We saw that in Hush 1.
But
It's
we can
stupid that I have to
extend
say
that
Hush
for
1.
for 6 issues. Come on, DC, I'm right here.
He's right there, DC.
Oh my God, I hate Hush. So
There's gonna be speaking of C2E2, I believe I don't know if she's like an editor or I think she actually does like work doing comics and stuff. But one of the guests that I noticed under the comics like banner is going to like sounds like they're gonna be taking portfolios and stuff. So they might be looking for new people to join. I think it was Marvel. I don't think it was DC. But yeah, so if you're an artist or something, get your name out there.
yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
No,
Hush makes me really, really upset.
her name is Brittany Holzer. She's going to be there every day, and it says that she's worked on Wonder Woman, Supergirl, and Zatanna. But the reason that piqued my interest, like I said, is her location says DC portfolio reviews. So, she probably could do art and writing potentially. So that's cool.
Nice.
But so next week in comics, we got a pretty big week, finishing the month out strong. We got Iron Man #2.
Iron Man #2 comes out next week?
Yep.
Oh, I will be picking that up. I did not know that was coming out this week.
Fanboy will not be picking that up. He does not read Iron Man. He hates it with his life.
I hate Marvel.
Amazing Spider-Man /Venom Death Spiral #1.
Well, I will not be picking that up.
Maybe
did pull it, so I will be picking that up. Big one for Fanboy and Spawn. Absolute Martian Manhunter #9.
Yeah! I will be picking that up
next week.
Yeah, definitely.
This might be for Fanboy, and I know it'll probably be for me and Spawn. Justice League Unlimited #16.
Oh yes.
I haven't been caught up with the whole Justice League
Unlimited. You'll get caught up by next week.
Oh, Superman is
hopefully.
next week.
What?
Superman 35.
Sure.
I will be picking that up. I've been enjoying it.
Um, Another Vertigo title, The Pearl of Brutal Dark and Ezra Kane Mystery. This looks good. I might pick it up.
I
Uh,
didn't know existed.
yeah, it's gonna be all right.
There is a Punisher #1 coming out next week.
There is a Punisher #1. I
Are
will
you
not
gonna,
be picking that up.
Maybe.
I'm also gonna maybe.
I'm gonna circle back to the one that I have first, but Max's most anticipated book of the year, The Rocketeer, The Island #1.
Yes, I love the Rocketeer. I'm very excited. I feel like there has been a good rock, or there hasn't been a Rocketeer book since like maybe 2015,
The
maybe
good old days
the good old days. But I'm very excited for
before Batman Hush 2. Um,
it. Yeah, before that. But
yeah, like there's BC, and AD for comic fans.
there's
AD,
AA.
AD is after Hush 2, so AH2. Um,
It's so stupid.
uh, but yeah, I also ordered the Rocketeer #1,
I
And not
really
Hush too.
not Hush
well,
2, so I can talk Rocketeer with Spawn. You might pick it up, fanboy. The premise seems interesting. Essentially, he's just going out to save Amelia Earhart.
yeah, and I believe if I could be mistaken, but I believe um Popeye and Tintin are in it because they're public domain.
I have no idea on that. I haven't heard of that, but he's the Rocketeer Authority, so you're gonna have to take his word on it until it's proven false.
Yeah.
Let's see, the Rocketeer, the Island. Um,
I think that's it.
no, that's not it.
Oh, my
There is
bad.
Hold on, let me look at my poll, see if there's something interesting.
I don't see Popeye and or Tintin listed as a character, so I'm gonna say no. But
Oh,
Oh,
couple of books from my polls. Star Trek Devastations, which is just like IDW's like What If. So I'm
mhm.
excited for that. And for DC, Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong.
hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be the final issue, and it's way better than what Marvel's doing.
Hey, Anthony.
Hello.
I think you missed a book. I was expected to be on your poll list. I think it's Psylocke issue 2.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, I mean, if I really want to get really expensive with my toilet paper, I'll buy it. But other than that, I don't think I'll be touching it ever.
I mean, it's either Psylocke or Hush 2. Like, which one?
Psylocke is the Hush 2 of the Marvel Universe. Um,
That's a quote right there.
That's on the
uh,
make the statement.
but for indie comics, finishing up, these are four books that I'm the only one who's read any of them.
Okay.
There's Final Boss #4, uh,
Yeah.
which is going to be very good. There's Spirit of the Shadows #2, which I did a pick of the week on, last month. Ordained #2, which thank God the Ordained book hasn't come out since December, so it skipped a whole month. And then Save Now #3, which I'm excited because I think this is the last, or there's going to be potentially one more issue of Save Now. I know it's getting close to the end. But yeah, so those are the books coming out next week. Like I said, I think it'll be a pretty big week, and I think we'll be able to finish out the month pretty strong. But Spawn wants to talk to you guys about the Mandalorian trailer or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Star
So
Wars.
Star Wars time.
I love
So
Star Wars. Sorry.
I love Baby Yoda.
thanks, guys. So the Mandalorian and Grogu released their second trailer yesterday morning. It looks on a filmmaking level, it looks phenomenally better than the first trailer. There's actual color grading to it, which is really, really nice. Um, but it looks interesting. I definitely don't have a lot of expectation for the film. I think it's going to just be another Star Wars film, but I would like to hope for the best. I think there's some visuals that look really nice. The opening shot of the trailer with the X-wing and the Y bombers on the sunset. That's peak. Like you can't even argue with me that's some peak shit.
That I will agree does look good.
Yeah, I can
Um,
definitely argue with you, but
you want to argue that with me?
I baby Jabba the Hutt.
I see. He doesn't mention the starships because he knows I'm right. Um, but yeah, it looks fun. I My biggest thing is that it just kind of looks like we're going from location to location. Not a lot of like very loose plot, and I feel like it will be very more like, oh, Mando and Grogu are in this location. I wonder what wacky aliens we'll see. Um, but after the very disappointment that was The Rise of Skywalker, I think that's what the general audience needs. Just a wacky little adventure with our favorite space dad and his son.
Mm.
Martin Scorsese voices one of the characters. Did not expect that.
Honestly, I thought I was fake when I was on Twitter. I was like, "There's no way."
There was no way. And then Martin Scorsese said, "Yeah, I'm doing that now." So that's a thing.
Who's
But yeah,
Grogu?
visually, it does look stunning. And then I do have to mention this because I know every Clone Wars fan right now is like just like absolutely foaming at the mouth. Endo returns in the trailer. We haven't seen Endo since the Clone Wars, and he was fucking cool. So hopefully, I'm not being nostalgia baited. It's been
You
nice to
are.
see him. I am, but I'm gonna say I'm not for a bit.
If it doesn't
But
have Kid Fisto, I don't want it.
He
Karen
did.
Bristow dead.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it looks fun. I think it will be. I at least hope for a fun movie.
I
That's
think
all.
that's just it. When I rewatched the trailer yesterday, like it is gonna be fun. Maybe don't take it way too seriously.
It's
Just
Star
You're,
have
Wars
fans.
fans. They're
you're
gonna
asking
take it too
Star Wars
serious,
fans
but
not to take
They'll
it.
hate Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. That's
Yeah,
what I learned.
obviously. But no, I definitely am more excited for it, and it will be at the end of the day, I think it will be a nice movie to go see with some friends or with some family. And that's it.
Hmm.
when's it even releasing?
May 29th.
Oh,
I thought it was the 21st. Wait, no, I'm thinking of Spider-Man Noir.
Yes.
which leads
Which
us into our next thing, Spider-Man Noir.
Spider-Man and Grogu.
No,
Spider-Man Noir looks so fucking good.
This
it's
looks
just
better than
it's so
most of the
good.
Marvel shows. Can I
Yes.
just say that?
Yes. It looks great. I think Nicolas Cage. I was very iffy about Nicolas Cage like playing Spider-Man Noir just because of his age.
Take that back.
God, God, all everything I was worried about gone. It looks peak. The villains look sick. Nicolas Cage is bringing his fucking A game. It's great in black and white. It looks cool in color, but watching in black and white because that's what you should be watching in. It just it looks so good. Very anticipating. Very much hyped for it. We will be talking about it on the podcast when
Hmm.
it comes out.
Hopefully, it's worth the hype.
Oh my God.
It
Hopefully,
sounds like
please.
they're releasing all of the episodes at once.
That's fine. I would have been. I would
Uh,
kind of. I'm gonna be honest. I would have been really pissed if I had to wait weekly for that.
but what will we talk about for next week? Mando and Grogu?
Yeah.
I don't yeah. Well, it depends on what day it comes out. For us to talk about it. Hopefully it's not like a Tuesday and then we have to binge like 8 episodes in one day or something.
I would be up for them.
Calling work. Yeah, I can't come today. I'm sick.
Gotta drink with Nicolas Cage. Me and my
Yeah,
Spider-Man. Me and
fanboy
my.
calls into work and they say so he says sorry I can't come in today and you just hear off the TV Nicolas Cage screaming about how he's plastered.
I like how he says it.
I'm
Blaster.
blind. It's just me and my Spider-Man mask with a fedora on my head, just watching it. That's an image to put into everyone's
All
mind.
the lights off so you can truly emulate black and white.
Exactly. But no,
Uh,
it does look really good, and I'm very excited to see what they'll do with it.
Especially with the past Spider-Man projects from Sony, like Morbius and Madam Web,
Mhm.
which I will admit, like seeing those and hearing they're gonna do this show, I have low expectations, but the trailer just blew my mind.
Tony,
You
we
know,
all had a doctor's appointment. Put Morbius back in the theaters. It will
we need
make more
Morbius
billion
too.
dollars.
We
It
need
will,
Morbius in Doomsday.
it,
Um,
it
but
will
he has
make
to be
more money.
recast. I don't want to see Jared Leto anywhere near a movie or TV screen. I don't know how he's still getting roles.
He's
No
got
one does.
he's got blackmail on somebody in Hollywood. That's
He
why
was in the Epstein files, and Epstein said he did a good job on a certain day in 2015. Just putting that out there. That goes along with everything else Jared Leto related.
I'm not
Um,
surprised he was on the
not
island.
surprised either.
but little girls love 30 Seconds to Mars. So we're gonna talk. So we all tasked ourselves. I say task because it was a Herculean task for me. Rewatching X-Men 2000. Um, Going into this, I probably haven't seen the X-Men movies, this specific one, in 14 years. Like
My
it's been a long time since I've watched it, and
yeah.
I kind of proved myself right. I did not care for it.
Here's what I will say. I think the first X-Men movie is fine. It's fun. It's got its little iconic moments, like Storm saying what happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning.
Yeah,
Is
that line would have
something
been so cool if it wasn't delivered by Halle Berry.
I
It was referenced in Lego Marvel. Just want to let everybody know that.
don't disrespect Halle Berry. Halle Berry is cool.
He's a terrible actor.
I disagree with you. Well,
What? What?
Halle Berry's a great actress.
Yeah, she did so well in Catwoman.
The one, like one of the only bad movies that she's got.
X-Men is a bad movie.
I wouldn't say it's
It's
bad.
okay. It has
Oh,
its
okay.
problem.
Okay, let me okay. X-Men is not the first X-Men movie is not good because of what comes after. X2 by even just X2 by comparison is a better film, and then we have seen better X-Men films. Come on. The first X-Men film is fine. It has great character moments. The opening in Auschwitz with Magneto.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that is a good scene.
You get the setting. You get you understand Magneto as a character without even seeing Ian McKellen. Also, on the topic of Ian McKellen,
He looks so
any
old.
any fucking scene with Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart. Oh my God, amazing. When they're in the room together, they truly are Charles Xavier and Professor. Yeah, Charles Xavier and Magneto. They are so good. I mean, Hugh Jackman just he's Wolverine. He's so good as
They should have
Wolverine.
made him shorter.
Comic
The
But
accurate
I
Wolverine.
do want to say I love the first X-Men film, but there is a lot of flaws. I think as a plot film, I think it's really boring. There's not a lot of things that happen until maybe the third act. Cyclops is completely butchered as a character, and they make him this one note,
whiny.
whiny little moron, which sucks. And it it did so much damage to the character of Cyclops.
Hmm.
I think that and again, I think that that gets better in X2, but I think that they don't handle the idea of humans hating mutants enough. There's I don't think there's any real stake to it. I think Magneto's plan is very, I'm going to it's mustache twirling evil.
Yeah.
And that's not really Magneto. Um, but it's the first one that started it. Without that X-Men film, we wouldn't have got a lot of the superhero films that we have today. So it still is that cultural, it still has that relevance, but it is a fine film. Rewatching it, I was kind of bored with it, and I don't see myself going to it a lot. It's not my favorite.
Well, that's why I said in the chat earlier. It's like I'd rather watch Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. That film is much more fun than X-Men, and I feel pays more respect to the source material.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that again, I just think that it's the first movie. We have all seen how we have seen the highest that X-Men can get and the lowest that X-Men can get as a film franchise. And for X-Men 2000, I think it's just kind of in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
In my opinion. Obviously, you guys don't have to agree with me, but that's the way I view it.
well, I agree with you. With the beginning scene with Magneto, and of course, the casting. With Hugh Jackman. But I just hate Sabretooth in this film. He just growls every scene he's
Oh
in.
yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my notes. I said the black contacts are very odd.
Yeah, Sabretooth, I will say, this is also a thing I also agree with. I think Sabretooth and Toad are very forgettable, and the only reason Toad is memorable is
Dude, he
because
3v1. He
yeah,
clutched up.
yeah, he did. Sabretooth though sucks in this, and I'll go on record to say I think the best Sabretooth adaptation is fucking X-Men Origins Wolverine.
That was, I'd say, the '90s X-Men show.
Oh, I'm talking in live action.
Okay.
Speaking
Well,
of the 90s X-Men show, why do you think they completely change Magneto and Xavier's origins for the TV show? Because they have it as like almost like I want to say more of a Western or Eastern European country being taken over by like mercenaries, and that's where Magneto's from, rather
So
than like actual Nazis. Do you think they weren't allowed to do Nazis on
I
animated TV?
yeah.
I want to say that that is exactly the reason. So, here's the fun history lesson of the day. Fox Kids that was producing the X-Men the animated series and Spider-Man the animated series at the time, they had very strict rules. Two of these strict rules were you can't show Nazi propaganda on any Nazi affiliated stuff, and you can't really do action, which is why if you watch a lot of those old episodes or Spider-Man, the animated series specifically, Spider-Man really doesn't punch anybody. He kind of just whips them
Yeah.
and he webs them up. And this rule was later broken by Batman the Animated Series. But I do believe that it's just because they could not show it on TV.
I mean, pretty sure it's like one episode where Spider-Man actually punched someone. And
Yeah,
I think it's the one with the spot, too. But I could be wrong.
yes. He definitely like there is like they show him punching maybe twice in the show, but still it was the Fox Kids regulation.
Uh,
Ooh.
Going over some of my other notes, I put it's crazy how old Ian McKellen looks, and that was 26 years ago, and he's still alive. Um,
Ian
and like,
McKellen is amazing.
yeah.
He
Don't
is a really good
disrespect him.
actor.
Um, I also put in here they quote a direct quote when they talk about the UN summit. They say, "quote Everyone is watching." Have any of you guys ever watched a UN summit?
Well, we don't see them anymore.
No.
That's the thing. We live in an age where isn't like they don't put it on TV anymore. It's all live streamed. It's on YouTube. It's on everything. We have to put ourselves back in the into the early 2000s for it. I do agree with you. I've never fucking watched a UN stream in my life, but we also got to remember that that was the time that some of the things they reference don't really hold up.
I put yellow spandex joke. Didn't laugh. Yes, I would prefer it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we all agree.
I
Yeah. I was like, oh, look at you,
But
hadi da.
yeah, it just shows, hey, we're better. We're movies, not silly comic books.
Yeah.
It's like,
which
what's the point if you take a job if you're not gonna adapt it right?
yeah,
And that's the thing that just that grinds my gears.
which I will say this again. retrospect, hindsight, I think for the next two movies like X2 and X-Men 3: The Last Stand, the suits they get a little better, but I really don't enjoy looking at these suits in the first film.
Yeah.
And they remind me a lot of the Grant Morrison X-Men suits, which I don't like already, but I would rather take those Grant Morrison looking ones over these ones.
I also felt Cyclops visor was just too big for his own head.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a whole I think it's connecting onto his hat at one point.
It's yeah, I don't
Again,
I don't know.
they get better
Um,
ish.
so I'm gonna let you guys talk about this because I don't really have any horse in this race, but E- X-Men Reading Order.
Oh,
Uh,
and what you
I,
want to try to explain this?
I mean, if you really want to, read the iconic stories like the Phoenix Saga, Days of Future Past, then yeah, start with Chris Claremont's run on X Men.
Yeah, I can back that up a little bit. Chris Claremont, if you know anything about X-Men or Marvel, Chris Claremont is like the writer for X-Men.
I mean,
His
he saved X Men.
He
Like, let's
did.
be honest.
He saved X-Men. He revitalized X-Men. He made it interesting. He made it political. He made the things that we will see later in these movies. He made these things. He did. If you look at the issue order, he does the Phoenix Saga, the Starjammers, the Dark Phoenix Saga with the Hellfire Club, and then Days of Future Past in the span of maybe like 14 issues. It's Chris Claremont really, really did have, such a big thing in X-Men, and his work is always being, you know, called back to. Obviously, if you're a '90s, if you like X-Men the animated series, '90s X-Men by Jim Lee, really, really good. Um, I personally don't like it, but I do think it's a good starting place. New X-Men by Grant Morrison.
Hmm.
Um, it's not my favorite book, but it does a lot of things that have shaped the 20th century for the X-Men. Um, so yeah, those are like the two starting places I would say
Uh,
personally, because I
uh,
wouldn't,
oh, hold on. You go. You go.
I would not give an X-Men fan, somebody trying to get into X-Men, a Krakoa book.
Yeah, yeah. I could see that. I was about to say something about Grant Morrison's run on X Men. Like just like Chris Claremont, like he did change now the whole X Men thing.
They did.
Oh, they did. Sorry. But yeah, they changed the game, and unlike Ultimate X Men, that was coming out that time, like that book did nothing. It was just,
It,
oh, God, I hate Ultimate X Men.
like this podcast episode, if you want us to do a full video on why we hate the Ultimates, the Ultimate series.
I uh I think it's always a good thing if you are interested in a character and you see that Grant Morrison has written a story for him, probably just start there. Probably won't get better than that. Um
The same role goes by with DC with Jeff Johns.
Yeah.
yeah. Grant Morrison is I'm biased, but you know. I think we're gonna discuss it right now. Actually,
Yeah.
emergency meeting Among Us
Okay.
style.
Do
Um,
do 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 do.
uh, so we can either watch. I'm thinking we do Hulk 2003 next week.
Oh, I like that movie actually. It's my favorite Hulk
I
movie.
hate that movie.
Oh,
I think we got to do
uh,
this movie.
I think that's what we do next week.
Wait, I heard the second option. What's the second option?
Uh, I don't know yet. Hold on.
Catwoman. We were talking about that
I'm
earlier.
not doing Catwoman.
I would rather I would not watch Catwoman.
I'd rather watch Catwoman or Ben Affleck's Daredevil than
I
Hulk.
would not watch either of them. I would put my head through a TV.
Ben
I already
Affleck's
watched.
Daredevil is a good one.
No, it's not. Ben Affleck's Daredevil movie sucks ass, and I could go right now, point for point, on why it sucks.
Um. Oh, we could watch this one, which is really bad. Which
Oh
I think
yeah,
is technically DC. Um. I think.
Jonah
The
Hex.
No, I like Jonah Hex. Um.
I like the comic character.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Fuck no.
I never heard of it.
Absolutely not. I'm not watching the film that made Sean Connery stop acting.
What? Come on. Okay, hold on. I have superhero movies from 2000 and on. Um, we could
Please,
watch.
let's just do Hulk.
No. We have heard the other options.
Oh my God.
Son of the
Electra, we can watch
Yeah.
that.
No.
Son of the Mask. We wouldn't even watch the first one. We just watched Son of the Mask.
Dude, I can't.
I'm pretty sure the Bass movie's free on YouTube right now.
Dude, this is
Uh,
torture.
yeah. So I'm thinking, ooh, Blade. We could do Blade.
Yeah, Blake's awesome.
Blade's
Uh,
cool.
Blade Punisher movie. The Punisher.
Oh, yeah, The
Uh,
Punisher from 2004 with Thomas Jane and John Travolta.
Yep.
That's actually
Um,
not bad. It's weird, but it's not bad.
I mean,
or we
just not
could
as
swing it pre 2000s and just go all out and go Judge Dredd, but the
With,
95 one
with Sylvester Stallone.
with Sylvester Stallone.
You know what? What if we watched The Shadow? Have you guys ever seen The Shadow with Alec?
no.
I have not. No.
Oh my God, that's a movie we should watch.
Doesn't that have Alec Baldwin in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alec, I didn't know the gun safety was off Baldwin.
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
You guys just hate me.
Well, it's also got Larry Henkin in it, and he was just convicted of some real bad stuff. I'm pretty
Well,
sure. Maybe
I
not. Anyways, we'll figure it out, and we'll probably let you know when we do our new comic book day video next week. I'll mention it because it sounds like it's going to be more than just a hey, we're going to do this. It sounds like we're going to have an argument that may span a couple days.
For
But
a month at this point.
because Fanboy really does not want to watch Hulk
Okay, look,
2003.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it, okay? I'll watch it for the pod, and then that's it.
It's so good.
No, it's not. It's dog shit.
No, it's not. Oh my God. You know what?
You're right. You're right. It's boring
I'm
ass shit.
I'm making the executive decision with my share of the podcast. Next week, tune in. Me and Fanboy are gonna argue why Hulk 2003 is either good or dog shit.
I'll moderate.
Yeah.
We should
That-
live stream it.
If I moderate, that means I don't have to watch the movie, so I'm not biased.
You'll watch Catwoman instead.
I watched the wrong movie. Why? Just before we go into watching it again. When's the last time you watched it, Fanboy?
I don't know. Like okay. Here's the weird thing about me. When I was young, I like Spider-Man and Hulk. Like I said earlier, I like the Raimi Spider-Man. I watch that a lot, and Hulk. I don't know why I rewatched the Hulk 1,000 times, and until I grew up, I realized, wow, this is boring as shit. Like it's not that good.
I have a way for you to get out of watching this, Fanboy. It's going to be an even worse punishment. So you really pick your poison on this, right?
I'd rather watch the sequel trilogy of Star
Well,
Wars.
unfortunately, that's not what the punishment is. It's going to be Hulk related. You have to watch both seasons of Hulk and the Agents of Smash.
I wouldn't mind that. I'd rather watch that than Ang
You're
Lee's Hulk.
lying.
No,
It's
I'm
all fart
serious.
jokes.
It's way more entertaining whatever Ang
No,
Lee
it
has.
is not.
Fanboy. You know what? I don't believe you've seen the movie in a hot minute. You genuinely got to go back and watch it with fresh new eyes. I will tell you, and I stand on this. My good friend Hezekiah showed me Hulk 2003 because I had never seen it before, like a year ago. And that got me into reading Hulk comics.
You should have been reading Hulk comics a while back.
Listen, man, I'm just saying,
And
Hulk
and
2000.
and and I'm saying you should read the recent Hulk books.
I'm
They're really
still
good.
Immortal
getting
Hulk.
I'm still making my way through Immortal Hulk right now.
That's also a good one.
Listen,
Speaking of Hulk, Kennedy Johnson, please come on the podcast.
yes, please come on the podcast. We'd love to talk to you. But I'm just saying, fanboy, I think you need to look at the Hulk movie with fresh new eyes.
I'd rather jump off a building.
That's
Oh my God.
crazy.
He really, I don't know. I feel like it's not, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even remember if I've ever watched it. Because Hulk was not one of the characters. I might have seen it on like a rerun on CW or something.
I'd rather watch Thor than Hulk.
No,
That's wild.
I know, and I hate the third and fourth Thor movies, but I'd rather rewatch
Oh my
those.
God. Tune in next week to see if fanboys have fucking stupid ass opinion changes.
Give me smart ass opinion.
Oh my God. I'm not doing well.
so I just I don't know. I feel like I don't understand why it's getting so much hate. It like bombed at the box office too, so you're just kicking a dead body.
I will revive this dead body. I'm oh my God. I can go into this right now, but I'm not. So I'll save it for next week's episode. But it's not I'm not saying it's a perfect movie, but there's a lot more good than there is bad.
Would you? Well, fanboy wouldn't agree with that.
Well,
Clearly,
the only good thing about the movie is the Luke Ferrigno cameo.
What?
I mean, have you seen the original
What?
Hulk show?
I've seen the original Hulk show. Tune in next week.
Tune in next week for the Hulk review.
shout out Lou Ferrigno. I met him at a con. I got him to sign my comic book man hat. I doubt he even remembers being on the show.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in the show.
He tried to make Brian fit. um, but yeah, so I think that's gonna do it all for us today. So you'll have to tune in next week to see if we watch Hulk or if
No.
Fanboy gets put in a straitjacket. Um, so join us next week. Same bat time, same bat place. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.